Hey guys, Crypto Gazer here. So today we're watching the altcoins burn. So we wait the Segwit fork that's coming in a couple weeks. Those who bought low are waiting. Those who bought late are cringing. And those who bought high are probably crying a little bit. Understandably so. So many forks, so little time, guys. Basically, any plan for a crypto we saw is put on hold, perhaps at a major loss for the moment. To stay or not to stay, to bail or not to bail. Some people are wanting to transfer all into Bitcoin right now and get rid of their alts at a major loss. At face value, with weeks to go, it makes no sense to stay bound in altcoins. If you look at today's charts, however, for those who have only seen a little pain, this moment triggers a window of opportunity. To wait for rebounds, inevitable after major loss. Some people are starting to wonder if it's fire sale day, if it's time to pick something up. I can't say that there's one piece of advice to give, as I'm sure many of you feel the same. So we could rewind time to yesterday, though. I'm sure many people would have bailed on altcoins until the fork is near. Would have been a good choice to avoid a loss, no doubt. Some projects, however, are directly on the edge of blooming in the altcoin field. There's no doubt. We're seeing the news start to flourish. It's more of the prospects of big news on a couple alts that many of us have been watching for a long time. November is the dial-in date for those projects. December, first quarter of 2018, so January, February. Looking at a very possibly eventful 4 months coming. That's why I stayed in select altcoins. For better and for worse, for the moment. The moon is the moon. We all want it. If one or two of my cryptos moon, it will erase a small bit of pain that comes from taking major losses on otherwise very small investments. Some of the coins that I'm willing to hang on, I only have a little bit into. They were seeds in case the moon was to occur. I'm sure a lot of you are in that same perspective as well. I've glared at the stock market and seen ample mess over the years. Recession, for example, and any number of news-based stock market mini crashes that I've seen. You know, things like elections will drop the stock market. The Segwit fork is a time to recollect, to see how you respond, and to tighten up that response. If your entire portfolio is down 20, 30, 40%, well then who has the perfect advice to give? Much of my portfolio was hanging in there until today. Now I'm down a little bit after being up 50% last week, which was a great week. Very exciting. And now we have the altcoin burn happening today. And that 50%, now that number is very different. Alts can clearly bleed more at this point. We don't know what's coming exactly, and we still have weeks to go. For alts to dive this bad right now is very concerning. After the last fork that just happened, this is a very different response. Some whales will call this shopping day, though. We don't know. It'll be today, 5 days from now, next week. People start dropping in $50,000, $60,000 on a coin you thought was dead and puts a platform there. Well, there's some regret. You scorched yourself. Bitcoin has been hailed again as the predominant factor. The Dow Jones Industrial Average of the crypto world. We're seeing it again today. The fork that just passed really meant nothing. We all saw Bitcoin barely took a dive afterwards. Altcoins went on a somewhat of a rise. Many people caught the rocket to the moon on alternate coins. Some of us didn't see coming. Be cautious, guys. Remember, we don't make the market. We only ride the market. That's all we have today. Hope the fire settles down a little bit, guys. Y'all take care. Peace.